All right, turning to our weather right now. We saw those downpours a little bit earlier today, but it looks like from the radar, things seem to be clearing up a little bit, to say the least.
It's definitely trying. So good news for anybody who's out at the Reds game tonight. Things right now at least are dry. I can't guarantee that we're dry for the rest of the evening. In fact, we already are starting to see just a few little showers popping up in northern Kentucky. You can see those popping up right over top of Pendleton County, just to the south and west of Falmouth. But other than that, things have certainly quieted down here over the last hour or so. That little downpour that's popping up there just within the last 5 minutes that it started to develop. So it's certainly still a possibility that we have some stray downpours throughout the rest of tonight. We'll see that as a possibility for the evening hours here, as this stalled out system is just to our south. Now, eventually we're going to be turning our attention to this front to our north and west. That's going to bring us the possibility of some strong to severe storms here by tomorrow evening. In fact, I think we could be quite busy this time tomorrow. We'll be tracking some storms moving into the area, which some of those could pack a punch. We've got slight risk issued for much of greater Cincinnati by the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center out in Oklahoma. That's highlighting level 2 out of 5 for the likelihood for some of those strong to severe storms. Not too far away though, we've got level 3. So this is going to be a weakening line that's moving in here, but still packing a punch, and it does bring us the potential for all modes of severe weather throughout the Cincinnati area for tomorrow. Now, the possibility of these storms goes up right around about 5 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Chances will continue throughout the evening, and thunderstorms will be possible all the way up until about midnight, possibly even 1 o'clock in the morning. So for the rest of tonight, still looking at that potential at least of a few isolated downpours across greater Cincinnati. Even early in the morning tomorrow, some showers will certainly be a possibility. But I do think the first half of the day tomorrow is going to be the drier half. As we head into the afternoon, right around about 5 o'clock or so, we'll begin to see that broken line of thunderstorms racing in from the west. Here's 5:30. You can see that starting to move into our southeastern Indiana communities. So you'll definitely be up first if you live in southeastern Indiana for seeing these thunderstorms moving through. By about 7, give or take an hour or two, moving into the Cincinnati metro, impacting areas along I-75 all the way south into northern Kentucky, and some of our communities down south closer to Louisville, around Vevey, around Warsaw, Carroll County. Certainly seeing the chance for some stronger thunderstorms. I do think this is a little bit dramatic in terms of how intense some of these storms will be, but that said, there's still the possibility for strong to severe storms bringing in some gusty winds. Damaging winds will be a possibility. That low-end tornado threat is there within some of these stronger thunderstorms that develop. We could have some rotation, could even have some hail moving into the area as well. Certainly heavy rainfall, certainly some thunder and lightning. So in the least, we're looking at that, delays for any events you might have going on tomorrow night. Thunderstorm chances will continue into the 9-10 o'clock hour tomorrow. Then we'll still see that chance for some rainfall all the way up until about midnight, maybe even 1 o'clock in the morning. Now with that, we'll start to see that severe weather threat kind of fading the closer to midnight we get, but still that window is going to be there until about 1 a.m. So really anywhere from about 5 to 1 o'clock in the morning for tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms, thunder, lightning, all a possibility. I certainly think we wind up with some warnings on our hand for tomorrow, possibly some severe thunderstorm warnings with that possibility of some damaging winds. Then that low-end tornado threat is there as well. So is that potential for some hail. Heavy rainfall, lightning, again, all going to be possible within any of these storms. In fact, I think very likely heavy rain, lightning in the least, damaging winds possibly with some of those stronger storms certainly looks to be the most prevalent threat for us here tomorrow with any of those storms that get going. Looks beautiful out at Kings Island here tonight. Looking at temperatures in Mason, 81 degrees there. Tonight will fall down to a low temperature right around about 69. Still looking at a few downpours possibly for the overnight tonight. Tomorrow, before those storms move in, we'll still top out around 86, quite warm. Then you want to talk about warm. We're getting hot, we're getting humid next week, this weekend too. Temperatures after the storms fall apart and move out of here Thursday will be in the low 80s Friday. Then this upcoming weekend, making our way closer to 90, 92 for our high on Sunday, possibly the first time this season. And then next week, even feeling like closer to 100 when you factor in the heat index. Chris?
Really going to feel like